Okay, so here it says in your notes, if an equation has parentheses, we usually do distributive property first. So you guys have already learned this, but we're just going to incorporate the distributive property into solving the equations like we did previously. I am just make a recording for you because I know that some students seem to still be struggling with this. So you have to distribute the number that is next to the parentheses to the terms that are inside the parentheses. So your 5 would need to go to your 5 or to your x, and it would need to go to your -2. So in this case, it would become 5 times x, and then minus, because there's a negative sign, so minus 5 times 2 equals 3x plus 18. I'm going to draw my line, and this becomes 5x minus 10 equals 3x plus 18. Now I'm going to circle my like terms. So I have my variables and coefficients in red and my integers in green. Now I'm going to subtract both sides by 3x because the inverse operation for positive 3x would be minus 3x. So I'm going to subtract both sides by minus 3x. So, oops, wrong one. Okay, so that would cancel out, and that would leave us with 2x minus 10. And then that would be positive 18 on the right-hand side. Okay, so now I'm going to circle my like terms again. So I have my coefficient and variable on the left-hand side, and then I have an integer on both my left and my right-hand side of the equation. So now I'm going to add 10 to both sides because we are subtracting by 10, so the inverse operation is adding. Those cancel each other out. That leaves me with 2x equals 10 plus 18 is 28. Now I have to divide both sides of the equation by 2, and that is going to give us x equals 14. So your answer for this one would be 1 solution. I like to always circle my answers, so that way it can be found easily. All right, so your second one, problem on the right, is going to be very similar. We're going to do 2 times x and 2 times 6. Remember, we will be subtracting them because there's a subtraction sign. So we get 2 times x minus 2 times 6 plus x equals 3x minus 12. Let's go ahead and draw our line down the center. 2 times x is 2x minus 2 times 6 is 12 plus x equals 3x minus 12. So let's find and combine like terms. So all of my integers, I am circling, my coefficients and variables, I'm circling in red. And my integers, or numbers, I'm circling with green. Now I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms on the same side. So since 2x plus x, that's going to equal 3x. minus 12 equals 3x minus 12. Now I can see that they're the same exact thing, so I already know what my answer is going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and keep solving it with you. So I'm going to circle my coefficients and variables with red, and I'm going to circle my integers with green. And remember, I like to get rid of my x's first, and the inverse operation of positive 3x is going to be negative 3x, or minus 3x. So that will cancel each other out on both sides of the equation and leave us with negative 12 equals negative 12. Now, since negative 12 does equal negative 12 and will always equal negative 12, your answer is going to be infinite many solutions. All right, so that is how you use the distributive property to help you solve